KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, here we go again, although this time around severe weather threats not going to be nearly as great as what it was a couple of weeks ago. And we've been pretty lucky so far this spring. And even though the severe weather parameters are a little bit lower, always have to keep an eye on these weather systems because we never know how they're actually going to turn out until we see the storms forming on the radar. And that's going to happen right around 3 or 4 o'clock a.m. tonight. So let's take a look at the big picture. First off, with our drone shot, and we have some lumbering clouds across the area late this afternoon, a sun and cloud mix, more clouds, and those bases are getting darker, and there are a few showers in the area. This drone shot is fresh for sure with the cloud cover we have out there right now. Temperatures upper 70s to lower 80s. Here's the upper level trough as we look at the water vaporimetry. This is going to be the main protagonitor for producing severe storms, and already seeing some strong to severe storms across the Red River portion of Texas, north central Texas into Oklahoma, where there's a severe thunderstorm watch going through this evening. You can see where those strong storms are, and the severe weather risk will only increase into the overnight hours, pre-dawn hours for northeast Texas, northern Louisiana, and then eventually portions of Acadiana. Now, what we have on radar has been quiet, but now we're starting to see shower activity developing down toward Vermilion Bay, Marsh Island, and then points to the east. A few sprinkles working their way toward the Sycamore Point area as well. So here's the severe weather risk going into the overnight hours tonight. Notice an enhanced risk from where we see the storms going right now through East Texas, northern Louisiana, and then into Mississippi. This is through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and notice much of Acadiana in a, we'll call it a marginal to slight risk. That risk higher as you get up toward Alexandria, so certainly higher severe weather risk as you go to the north. And then as we head into tomorrow, that big severe weather risk expands all the way over to South Carolina into tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Specifically here in Acadiana, we're going to have to look out for the early morning storms within several hours of daybreak, before daybreak, and then within several hours after daybreak. And the main threat is going to be damaging winds, perhaps an isolated tornado, but we're thinking more damaging winds as these storms are going to tend to be, if they're going to go severe, supercell storms. So here's that tornado risk. We've been showing you this, relatively low risk across most of our area. That tornado risk significantly higher as we get into the daytime heating hours tomorrow, and the damage, the threat of wind damage appreciably higher in the 15% range. That means there could be a storm within a 25-mile radius anywhere in the shaded area of yellow here, about 15% chance of damaging wind. So the numbers are not too terribly high on that severe weather threat, but we'll have to keep an eye on things. And tomorrow, because wind damage is going to be the main threat, we're looking at the Supercell storm index. That's when you get those mature storms that could produce what we call bow echoes and damaging winds. And that looks to be highest in the northern part of the state up toward Natchez into Mississippi, and then working its way into Acadiana. But again, the number is not too much in the enhanced range, more closer to the slight range. So that's what we'll be looking at for tomorrow. Plenty of thunderstorm energy, and we see those showers on and off through the overnight hours through 10 o'clock tonight, maybe even a rumble of thunder. And then as we get closer to daybreak tomorrow, as we look at the HRRR model, we're going to see strong to severe storms in the northern part of the state. This looks to be possibly a supercell, but again, just a model, just to give you an idea. But we do notice showers and storms increasing across Acadiana right around daybreak tomorrow. But again, not expecting widespread severe weather, although we may start the day with a tornado watch, especially for the northern parishes of Acadiana. You can see how strong those storms look at 8 a.m. A couple of stronger, maybe discrete cells over us, so we'll have to watch that for tornado potential. But notice the lion's share of the action, northern portions of Acadiana. The line is also weakening as we head toward noon, impacting eastern Louisiana, but not much activity thereafter. So it's all going to be early tomorrow morning, and by afternoon things should quiet down in a sun and cloud mix as we head into tomorrow afternoon. As for rainfall, not an issue here. It looks like there could be some locally heavy rains, mainly from Cenla over to eastern Louisiana. Could catch an inch or two northern parishes, generally an inch or less for the rest of us, and even lower amounts down toward the coast. So overnight tonight, upper 60s, lower 70s. 70s with plenty of clouds across the area. The risk of showers or a thunderstorm at about 50% overnight tonight, and things get more interesting within hours of daybreak tomorrow. Stormy start to our Tuesday with showers and storms likely, and then as we head into the midday hours, mid-morning hours, it looks like the worst of the weather will be north and east of us. And as we head into the latter part of the afternoon, we'll notice the clouds begin to break up, and then by later in the day, we see plenty of sunshine going into tomorrow evening. Pretty high rain chance at 80%, but that doesn't mean it's going to rain all the time, all day tomorrow, or 80% of the day, just mainly in the morning hours. Temperatures stay warm, even warmer into Wednesday, mid-80s, but then a cool front comes across the area with minimal shower activity, and then Thursday, Friday into the weekend, looking good. 70s during the day and good sleeping weather at night. And then next week it gets active once again with showers and storms, but that's the typical pattern, the way it goes in the month of April.
It's been every week now.
Especially,
for a few weeks.
Late March, early April, we can get into that rhythm every now and then. This year we're certainly doing it.
We sure are. Okay, thanks, Rob.